Is camera recording?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Rothline Entertainment brings us a much-needed break from the daily to-do with quirky comedy skits and bite-sized urban legend documentaries. The channel started years ago with parodies of horror movies and local myths, but has since expanded into other comedic skits and more in-depth tales.
When I was a teenager and VCRs and VHS first became available for the public and camcorders, I used a camcorder to make videos and VCRs to edit the videos.
I did not commit that crime. That was Bud Dog Robertson that did that. When I used the restroom, I used the porta potty.
When I had the VCRs, there was a line that ran from one VCR to the other. So I just combined my last name Roth with the word line, came up with Rothline. And then when YouTube became available, I called it Rothline Entertainment, created a channel on YouTube, and began to make and publish videos.
Told you.
It's just a myth.
No, I told you
It's
so.
busted.
I told you so.
Oh my God, we're gonna die!
In 2016, I was reading an article written by a scientist about the reasons why Bigfoot does not exist. So I came up with this idea that I thought it would be funny to have a video where there is this skeptic that's looking for Bigfoot, but at the end of the video he talks about the reasons why Bigfoot does not exist, and then Bigfoot would step out of the woods behind him.
Bigfoot is not real. When I start outlining the video, basically what I do is use some index cards to write down ideas on what I want for each shot in the video. Once I have a completed outline and I have my notes, then I'll go to the computer and start writing out basically a script for what I'm going to read for the narration, and then I'll have some notes on which images and videos that I'm using. I'll record the audio on Audacity, then I'll go into Adobe Premiere Rush and open up the folder where I have my audio and video, and then I'll drag the images over to the video track so I can start editing them.
For the character Marty J. Maxwell, he has some common phrases that he says, and I'll use those phrases to get started to get in character. So he'll say things like,
Marty J. Maxwell here at your service.
and then also, it was a sight to behold, and then I was running away.
Must have forgot something, like the baby in the back seat.